Last time on Astronautica.
Our three would-be heroes found themselves in a tent city in Chicago where they got some drugs and some fanny packs. And then, well, they discovered that their chum Tuk Tuk had been secreting away tins of food. Well, what are they gonna do about it? Find out right here and now on Astronautica.
What I'm saying is, you've now made my work doubly hard. Because instead of insulating you, I now have to frame Jonathan Smiles.
His eyebrows, shoot up.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. When did you have this talk? When did this happen? Kyler. God, you're so...
Post-Bear, basking in the glow and radiance of people's adoration, I was summoned, if you recall.
Kyler?
What did you do, Kyler?
You could have just stopped at Post-Bear.
I did what I needed to do to the Post-Bear. In Post-Bear, I went to go see Jonathan Smiles. And you see, currently he's the only person who can get me off-world, and I have quite a few vested interests in doing just that.
You do mean us, right?
Oh, yes. Of course. The us is implied in the me, right?
Yeah, that's how that saying goes.
That's not really how me works, but what did you drag us into?
Us. It's me, not us, right? That was that slogan from all those years ago.
Yeah, who was that? I know history, but I don't know. It's kind of fuzzy. But I don't know.
Sorry,
Anyway.
Hazel, you asked a question?
Mm-hmm.
What did you drag us all into exactly?
Oh, our best chances of getting off-world. Now, what I'm saying is, Tuk Tuk, perhaps you know of a separate way, or, and this is just some of my musings here, but we leave places better than we found them. I'm not a fan of having people lord over me, and I think that Mr. Smiles could do with being taken down a peg or two. Now, Tuk Tuk, you know Nikiri, you know Titan, you have sort of the inner workings of the pit down, right?
Yeah, I think so. I would say so. So...
How hard is it to frame Mr. Smiles for this little venture that you have going here?
Okay. Oh, God. Framing Jonathan Smiles. Okay. If you want to do this, we're going to have to get at his personal data. We're going to have to get into his computer.
Oh, boy, I don't know. He might have to count me out. This sounds like a lot of hard work. And I'm kind of trying to get high later, so what are we going to do?
Oka, what are you going to do with all of that pent-up energy, that needle-like focus that I know you get?
Oh, yeah, I was going to actually stick a needle in myself and get high.
Well, yes, but then, what, are you just going to scrub the pods? What are you going to do with all that energy?
Wherever this high takes me, that's what I'll do. But I do also want to get off-world, and Mr. Smiles has a very punchable face.
He really does, doesn't he? He's
So
a punchable
punchable.
voice, too. God.
Yeah. So now I'm torn between getting really blazed, which you guys are all welcome to, by the way. I think I have enough for 1, 2, 3, 4 of us, maybe. But anyway, yeah, it could either be that or punch. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I'm always up
question
to
for
fuck
you,
over
Kyler.
someone who's rich.
Right. Yeah, I love fucking over people who are rich. Trust me. If I was ever being truthful, I'm definitely being it now. Kyler, Hazel, can we have a side court, please?
Yeah.
I mean, we are
Tuck,
like
can
in
you-
the middle of my truck. You want to like step out, maybe?
We're gonna, yeah. We're gonna
Tuck,
do
if you
side-
step out
yeah,
real quick,
yeah,
just step
sidebar.
out of the truck.
I would
Is
rather
it-
not
please?
step out of.
Yeah, I was
the
like-
truck.
Could you just...
Okay, well, just pretend like you're not hearing us. I don't know. To just play along, can you fuck it for fuck, Tuck? Jesus, man.
All right. He shrugs and steps out of the truck. And
Is it
as he's about to go, he says, like, could you not maybe crash my truck this time? And then he like closes the door.
Is it safe
fucking
outside
that
right
guy.
now? Like, there's the reader on the side of the car. Is that
Yeah, you're still in the 0 spot.
okay? Cool. Just making sure we didn't just like stick this
Doom
dude outside of the
Tuck to
truck
death,
to
yeah.
die in fucking radioactive land.
If you could just
Like,
step
what
out
the
into the
fuck?
irradiated earth and just sort of roll around. Tuck, tuck.
Oh, he's been so nice.
Yeah, so, alright, so what would be the plan here? So we gotta go in, we gotta get this information. Can we punch him in the face? It's really...
I think once we've done the framing, yes, all punching is on the table. Sorry.
Oh,
I feel like the first question is, you made a deal with him, with Smiles,
mhm.
to turn in Tuk Tuk.
Yes, but I am very good at being in feigning incompetence.
Okay, so we're all agreed that snitching is fucking shitty and we're not doing that shit.
Yeah, I'm not really down for snitching either, man. I'm just being honest.
Sure.
Okay. Question 1 out of the way.
Alright. Hazel, you seem like you got this. What's the question 2?
Question 2 is what's the plan? How
Yeah,
I can break in? That's not hard. Technology? Tech scares me.
I can probably figure that out.
All right.
And I can take us out on like a leisurely sort of thing as he milks me for information.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. I think this is a good plan. So I imagine I should probably wait on getting high then. Am I right?
Do we want to do... I'm guessing we want to do this sooner rather than later.
All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. I think I'm game. You guys talked me into it.
Just wish I had a fucking
All
knife.
right. Ready? Break. Yeah. I wish I had weapons. I couldn't find any weapons, but
Figured since
I
you
got
bought the
weapons.
drugs.
Yes. Yes. Okay, we could probably get Tuck in here again. Hey, Tuck!
GM, are credits physical things?
Nah, I mean it's more of like a swipe the bip and it bips over to
Cool.
the swipe thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there is actual
Bip to bip.
physical currency, but that's normally reserved for like deep black market dealings.
Cool.
So weapons tend to be purchased with physical currency, because everything else is sort of like easier to trace, basically.
Makes sense.
Tuk Tuk comes back in, and he says, "Okay, so what's the plan? What do we got? What do we got going on?"
Jesus, Tuck, fucking, I don't know, man.
Okay, I'm talking to anyone but you, because clearly you're not.
I'm sorry. I've had a. I'm really bummed about the weapon. We should probably let you in on the plan.
Oh wait, you were looking for weapons? Oh shit.
Yeah.
If I had known, I would have pointed you in the right direction. Next time. Next time. It's okay.
Damn it. All right, next time. I'm sorry. All right, yeah. Hazel's got it.
We're gonna-
What are we doing? She's the team leader on this.
Awesome. Well, I think the plan right now is we need to get in his office. You said get his personal files. Those will be in his office. We need to break in.
I mean, yeah, that's the idea.
Breaking in shouldn't be too hard. I'm no good with computers, but Oka says she's got that.
I got that.
We need to know what info to change.
So Tuk Tuk's like, I mean, I guess if we were to like go over the You know, if you did something with the manifests, that could work.
Sure, if we make it. Go ahead.
So you guys have been changing the manifests as they come in?
Yeah, like before they even reach him, you know? So, here's how this situation works. This isn't just me. This is actually a bunch of us are sort of in on this. Nakiri is one. Nakiri handles all of the incoming. Titan is the other one. Titan deals with shipping manifests that come in. So, basically, we've been altering our books for a while now to reflect the lossy version. Because that's the thing, is that Smiles thinks that he controls everything and knows everything, but he only knows what he sees. He only controls what he sees. So, you know, we just kind of been cutting him off before he even got there.
So here's what I'm thinking. Crocker Industries, big corporation, right? They hate overhead. You with me?
Yes, I am. I think so.
What if Mr. Smiles has been over-ordering and has thus been trying to hide this oversight the past few weeks and has been shipping the food off to all manner of places?
Okay.
I recently had a steak in his office, you know, like that seems
I mean, it seems
actually
excessive.
quick world building question. Is like livestock and cattle something for the privileged few? Is
feel like it would be,
most
wouldn't
food
it?
for
Maybe I'm just
middle to lower income folks synthetic?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. The thing is that you can get synthetic meat pretty cheaply, but if anything is real, you know, this is sort of like not quite as far as, you know, like do androids dream of electric sheep, but mostly people eat like synthetic meats and stuff like that.
Now, I may not be an exact connoisseur of all the different sorts of pieces of meat. It's good when it's soft, you know. But I can tell you that it was real and genuine.
So you're saying that he's getting special treatment, as it were.
Special treatment, and he's also costing the company quite a bit of money, ordering all this extra food and trying to siphon it off to all these little secret places, you know?
You know, Dick, you're not nearly as dumb as you look. He pats you on the shoulder.
Yes, that is me, Dick Farticus, more than meets the eye.
the fartest marsupials in Australia.
The very same.
All right. You head back to camp. You get into the warehouse. Titan unloads all the stuff. And Tuk Tuk says, okay, I got a couple things I got to take care of. I'll see y'all at dinner. And he pieces out.
Which way does he go?
He heads toward the personnel area. And a little while passes. And then Kyler, you see the same fellow who approached you at dinner kind of comes up to you and says, Mr. Smiles would like another word with you.
Is that right? GM, have I found any sort of like recreational space?
There is actually a rec room. There is.
Okay. And everybody's sort of at dinner right now. It's safe.
It's not yet dinner. It's about 4 p.m. thereabouts.
Okay, cool. And I'll just sort of like quietly out of the side of my mouth, like, try to be like, everything's a little bit hot right now. Have Mr. Smiles meet me in the rec room at dinner.
All right, dinner happens.
And I go to everybody and sort of let them know up front, like, that he will be out of his office during dinner.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool. We can make this happen.
Okay, we'll resolve this as such. We're going to start with Kyler. Kyler, you go to the rec room, I presume?
I do indeed, and I don't know if there's like a cyberpunk pool or something, but that's what he's playing.
Sure. Yeah, it's cyber pool. It's like pool,
Cyber pool.
but it's holographic, and the thing, like, glows.
Love it. He's customized his queue to be pink.
Yeah, it matches your fanny pack.
That's
Amazing.
he's like trying to
I love it.
incorporate it more. He's like, okay, like, they said it looked good. I think I can make this work. Like,
Word. After a little bit, Smiles comes in and closes the door and presses his key card up against it, up against the pad, and it goes like, "Phew," and locks. And he comes over to you and he says, "So, Mr. Morgan Davies, did you have a productive time out in the Chicagoland area?"
I did indeed. It was very informative.
I see.
Things are going along nicely as planned. I'm slowly ingratiating myself with the crew. As it were, they're starting to think that I might just be a local pleb like them.
Good. So, how much time do you think you're going to need?
Shouldn't be much longer, a few days at most, but I didn't want to be seen coming and going from your place of work, you know, what with the nature of the work that we're doing.
Right. Smart. Very smart. You know, you're not as stupid as you look.
Everyone keeps saying that, and like, is it the hair? Do I need to change? It's the fanny pack, isn't it? I knew it wasn't I knew it didn't work.
No, actually, I think that adds something. Now,
It's fetch. Okay.
is there anything you need?
It has pockets. There's a lot of pockets. Like, it's actually got quite a lot of space inside. Here, give me something. What's something really, like, obnoxiously large that's sort of bulky in your pocket?
He, like, fishes around, and he pulls out a key card.
That's you know what? I'm not going to criticize a man who carries light. And I'll take the card and I'll like, look, it's even got these little beautiful little like pockets here for quick access. Like, it's actually really handy, whoever designed it. I mean, hideous, but handy. And I'm like messing with the zipper. And
So you're just bullshitting for time, right?
I am literally trying to waste all the time in the world right now.
You can tell he's getting really impatient. However, he is like going along with it. He's like, oh yeah, very good. That's very impressive. All right, let us switch over now to
sneak into
the rest
his
of y'all.
office.
Okay,
I guess
what are you doing?
Stealthily?
Yeah, so I was like, trying to like, first I would sit down at dinner and eat some food and then just kind of make a not big show, but like kind of quiet, like, hey, I'm not feeling great after the trip to the city.
You do that, and Titan looks over at you and says, "Kebab,
Yeah. You know how they are.
bad meat."
Always.
You make a quiet show of feeling unwell.
And I say, yeah, I think I'm gonna help her out. Yeah, sisters got to stick together after all.
Thanks.
Tuck nods and just leans in to you, Hazel, and says, "Okay, so should I, you want me to like make a distraction or something, or?"
Just stay here and keep an eye out for Smiles.
You got it. He stays put.
Cool.
All right. What do you do?
I'm gonna make my way towards his office, and I'll keep an eye out, make sure no one's watching us.
Cool.
Where we go once we leave the mess hall.
I am going to have the two of you roll for stealth, please. Which I think is actually
Absolutely.
infiltration, I believe it's called. Roll for infiltration.
I am not stealthy at all.
I'm gonna push my luck.
Do it to it.
I will do the same.
We're gonna get these bad rolls out of the way.
Okay, I got one success.
I also got one success.
Excellent. Cool. You manage not to be seen by anyone in the area. However, it takes a while. There's lots of coming and going, and you need to like sort of position yourself and wait. And it takes you longer than you would like. And you feel like maybe you don't have as much time now in the office as you would have liked. All right, you sneak over to the office, and you see 2 guards posted outside. One of them is Pulse, the one that you played poker with, and the other one is the young woman who signed up along with you. You've actually really not gotten to know her at all, but the 2 of them are standing guard. What do you do?
Geez, what do we? Oh God, oh fuck. I mean, I could create a distraction, but I'm
gonna.
I need to get in there though. Jeez.
I'm gonna walk up and say, hey, the big guy that keeps coming to grab Dick, he was asking for some help over in the mess hall. He asked us to come grab you guys.
Yes, that they asked us to grab you guys. Yes.
And send you that way.
The younger of the 2, the one you don't know as well, says, Smiles?
Not Smiles specifically, but there's the big guy that he tends to send around.
Right.
I never grabbed his name.
Corporal Smith.
He's always so scary. Yeah, he's fucking terrifying. He's asking for you guys in the mess hall.
Okay, roll manipulation.
Oh, gross. Okay.
Should I do that same? I imagine.
I'm gonna have Hazel take point on this because she did most of the talking.
Okay.
That is 1 success.
1 success.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Oh, I have to do an opposed manipulation roll. That's right. Okay. I was like, that's how that works. Okay.
That's a read.
Pulse looks at you, and you can just tell she knows something's up. And she says, okay. Smile said to stay put. I'll keep guard. Rookie, you go check it out. The young girl, nods and says, okay. And she runs off. And,
Okay.
Pulse looks at you and says,
you want to tell me what's going on?
Yeah. Let me tell you. I got this one, Hazel.
Cool.
You look like you look uptight, but you look like you've gotten a little risky in your younger days. A little, how can I say this? A little wild, maybe your university days, huh?
No.
She's like, university?
Or training days, what is it? Basic combat, you know what I mean? Like maybe when you got off, you just like, hey, you had a drink, or maybe, did a little something on the side. You know what I mean?
What are you saying?
I'm saying, like, you've written the Magic Dragon and, gotten fucking high.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
She looks at you with this sort of confused look, and she says, I'm a grafter, right?
Yes, of course.
We don't do that stuff.
Oh, yeah. No, of course. I'm part grafter, too.
Okay, it's not a nationality thing. It's a belief system.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like, I partly believe it. Like, I'm a very casual grafter, you know what I mean? Like, I'm in and out. And a lot of the times, I'm gonna tell you, when I dabble, what is it? Araneo? How do you pronounce it again? I'm so sorry.
Araneo.
Araneo, there you go. Araneo, so I've taken this thing where, like, I can actually communicate with it, like, full stop. Like, it is, this substance will transcend anything you've seen and heard.
Okay. I'm going to have you make a manipulation roll I'm going to say -2, because that's pretty... It's a pretty hefty amount of bullshit you're slinging.
Yes, it is. All right, that's 1 success. You said -2?
Yeah.
All right. I only have 2 dice, so I mean.
Oh no.
I guess I fail.
She looks at you and she says,
What does that mean?
"Okay. Tell me, if you're a grafter, what's the word?
Oh no.
Got any drugs?
Yeah, actually, that is the word. No, she doesn't. She's.
Oh no.
She like crosses her arms and she says, "All right, the two of you need to tell me what this is all about, or I'm gonna take your skulls and I'm gonna put them together, and then you're gonna wake up later. Okay?"
Oh no.
I'm just gonna put my head on Oka, just kind of like, not like push her, but just do the thing where you're like, okay, just stop.
You do so.
This has been painful.
You know what? I take a little bit. I try to take a little bit of the of that substance.
Which one?
And the hallucinogen. Right?
Okay, so you actually got like ether, which is not a hallucinogen. It is a pretty powerful depressant.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I apologize.
It's like they used to use ether for like knocking people unconscious for surgery.
Absolutely. I just completely like cross-referenced the one drug between that one and kind of got boggled. So yeah, I got ether.
Just casually take some ether and then lie down.
No, I'm not gonna take it. I'm gonna try to force her to take it.
You're gonna knock out
Can I just? Okay.
Okay.
Shit.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we fucking go. I was not anticipating this. Let's see how this resolves. Okay.
Oh my god, this is gonna be amazing.
Okay, I'm just getting myself set up.
Is this Oka's world? She don't give a fuck.
All right, here we go.
So ready for us to have to like become outlaws in the first fucking arc. Just become full on outlaws.
No.
Okay. So I am going to have you make. I need like a little cheat sheet that I can print out and stick to the wall. I'm gonna do that for next time.
Well, especially because we sure as hell are gonna
Fuck with some shit.
fuck with some shit.
I adore you people and your inability to do things the way I expected you to. All right, let's see here. I am going to have you make a. I'm gonna have you. I guess it's gonna be a close combat roll. This is sort of an attack.
All right. Here we go. I got 5 of these things. So, all right, rolling. I got 2 successes.
And you can push.
I'll push. Please, Jesus Christ. I've got 3 successes, and I will not. I will show it to you right now.
All right.
Oh my God.
Here we go. 3 successes.
Yeah, yo.
Fuck yeah.
There you go. I'm doing a roller
Let me see that. Beautiful. Hell yeah.
Yes.
Okay. 3 successes. Cool. All right.
Unbelievable.
So this resolves slightly differently though because it is combat. So she gets to roll against. Okie dokie. I'm now going to. She failed her armor check. I'm now going to have her make a strength force check to see if she can, like, essentially fucking withstand the. Okay. Here we go. 2, 4, 6.
So many dice.
That's a lot of dice.
That was a lot of dice.
That was a lot of dice.
Oh, jeez.
Wow, damn. Okay. Even with the pushed roll, it's been some darkness. All right, she gets a partial success. So you basically crack this, like, smelling salts thing and shove it into her nose. And she gets a full, high-powered whiff of it. And then staggers back, and she's gonna swing at you. So we're gonna start with initiative.
Whee!
So we roll a single d6 for that, right?
One single d6.
Yes, you do.
2.
I gotta erase these.
Hey Kyler, just for fun,
3
let's
for
have
me.
you roll 2.
I did, just to be safe. I rolled a 4.
4? Cool. All right, what did you roll, Ben?
3.
3? And what did you roll, Lauren?
2.
2. Okay.
So the person not in combat is the one who has the highest initiative.
All right.
Yes.
Kyler, what do you do? We snap back to Kyler. What's Kyler up to?
At this point, Kyler has sufficiently started doing like a little sort of walkway thing,
With
showing the
pad?
different angles of the pack. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Not only smart and stylish, but also quite quick and applicable. And he like unclips it and like holds it out like at arm's length and sort of like twirls it and turns it around. You know, like definitely satisfactory for all your practical everyday needs and quick and easy to go on. It is a nice little accent with anything. I'm really coming around on this.
I'm going to have you roll manipulation to see if you can keep him there.
Sure.
This is not crowd pleaser, but you are performing. So if that helps you at all.
Okie dokes, not ideal. I might have to push this. All right, I'm gonna push.
All right.
Oh my god, that's a snake eyes. That's a double 1.
Oof.
No.
Oof.
I knew I should have taken that talent with the once a game you can make every 1 a success as well as a 6.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
What'd you get?
16 dice and not a single success.
Okay.
Oh.
So
As a yeah, go ahead. He starts to turn.
So he says, look, I'm very happy for you and your fanny pack, but I have to be getting back to
Are you a
work
gambling man, Mr. Smiles?
He smiles sort of frigidly and he says, gambling is prohibited here, Mr. Morgan Davies.
No, of course. But like, are you any good at games? Are you a sporting sort of chap?
I really don't have time for this.
Oh, but do make so surely you work so hard.
He turns to leave. That's where we're going to stop.
Damn it.
And we're going to go to... Can I have you roll another d6 for me, please, Oka?
You absolutely may. And that is a 1.
Okay, so the guard is going to go first. So she is going to grab her stun baton and she's going to try and stun you. Well, she misses. So she's going to take another quick swipe at you. And misses again. The ether seems to be affecting her more than she thought it did.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
All right, it is now your turn. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna take a little bit of that stimulant that I got.
Okay. I'm going to say that is probably going to be
You said it was a syringe, right?
a long action. It is a syringe and it is an EpiPen. But you got to pull it out and then jab it in. So I'm going to call that 2 actions, which will leave you
That's
with
fine.
1 action afterward.
All right, I'll do that. Does that give you any boosts, pluses or minuses?
It does. So you feel it coursing through your system. It hasn't hit you yet,
Okay.
but you feel like it's probably going to hit you real soon.
Okay. I throw a punch then,
All right, throw that punch.
and that's what
It's going to be
force?
close combat. Close combat.
Okay, cool. That'll be 5 of these D's here. Rolling. I got 1-6.
1-6. All right. She is going to roll for armor. All right. Your fist whacks against her armor plating harmlessly, and you do no damage. Hazel, it is now your turn.
I'm just gonna try to grab her and just like get her to knock out, basically. Just try to like put her to sleep.
Okay. Hold for 1 second while I figure out how we resolve a chokehold in Coriolis.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's probably going to be a close combat to see if you can do that.
And then a force check to see if you can, like, actually choke her out.
Yeah.
So let's start with a close combat.
Close combat. Okay. I'm gonna push.
All right, push away.
Oh man, still nothing there. All right, 1 success.
1 success. Okay. You try to grab on, but she's tall and she's strong.
I am not.
Pushes you away.
Okay.
That was one action. So you could...
Do I still have my baton?
You do have your baton on you, yeah.
Can I just try to pommel her? Just pommel to the temple?
Yeah, you want to just try and, like, zap her a little bit?
No, I'm literally just gonna try to knock her out. So, hilt of the item to her temple.
Gotcha.
Is that close combat again?
That is going to be close combat, yes.
All right. I will push again.
You got it.
Hate this. I guess I didn't get just another 1 success.
No. Okay. Well, unlike... so the cool thing about stun weapons is that they actually bypass armor entirely. Because they do stress damage as opposed to physical damage. So you got 1 success, which means you do 2 damage to her mental health. Which is a silly way to think about it, but that's how we do.
All right.
So, all right, yeah, you get a good zap in. Okay. She's not down, but it looks like it hurt, and she's already sort of... The ether is working.
I imagine that the ether did, like, stress damage or something, too, or...
There we go. So, now, Kyler, it's your turn. What are you up to?
He's still walking out of the room.
He's heading out.
Cypher James.
He stops. I'm sorry, am I supposed to know who that is?
No. But I may. And that means all the difference in the world.
So, who is this Cypher James?
I want to talk about recompense real quick, if I may.
Okay. What exactly did you have in mind, Mr. Morgan Davies?
These pods. Well, first of all, I need to know who's the empty pod. But second of all, after that, they're a little cramped. They're a little drab. I was wondering if maybe, like, me and my posse, we could maybe get, like, I don't know, some sort of, data screen in there, something to pass the time as we lay in rest.
If you can get me information on Tuk Tuk, I promise you I will get you whatever it is you require. Get you out of those pods, get you in the officers' quarters, get you set up nice and comfortable.
All I'm saying is that whomever this Cypher James seems to be, their name got muttered a couple times over our trip.
Is that so?
Might be worth looking into is all I'm saying. Maybe like anagrams of Cypher James, maybe like Jiffer Kames, or I don't know. You're the smart one.
Okay, I'll say you spend the rest of your turn
coming up with different anagrams.
For Cypher James. Okay, it is now her turn. She is going to... She's looking real woozy now. She is not doing so hot, but she's still going to take a swing at you, Hazel.
Okay.
Because you did whack her.
That's fair.
She misses.
Okay.
She's clearly not doing so hot. She doesn't hit. And she's actually, she'll attack again, because she'll take a quick little stab at you. That one is 2 successes. So
What do I...
So normally the way this would work is, if someone were to attack you with something, you would then take your armor class against it, roll that number of d6s, and however many 6s you got, you could reduce the damage. Given that you don't have any armor, you can't do that. Also, this bypasses. So you take 2 points of stress damage.
Oh, no.
And she's going to attack you for 1/3 of a time. Just taking quick, crappy attacks. That does not work. The ether seems to be kicking in more heavily.
Sense.
And as she misses, she slumps down to one knee. She's still conscious, but it's not gonna. Yeah, you think she's about to like pass out. Okay, it is your turn.
All right. I saw that sleeper hold that Hazel is trying to attempt to say. I think I'm gonna try that.
Sure.
And yeah.
All right, make a close combat
I'll make that
check
close
against
combat.
her.
Please, for the love of goddamn God. 2 successes.
2 successes. All right. Let me go against her armor. Okay, now I need you to make. We're gonna do this as a. We're gonna do like contrasting force. So you're gonna roll for force. She's gonna roll to try and like not be knocked unconscious. So.
Okay, that'd be 6 to. All right, I'll push my luck. 'Cause I only got 1 success. I got 2 successes now, so I mean.
Okay, you've got her in this chokehold. She's still staying conscious. She's not out. She's a really tough customer.
Yeah, she's good. Yeah, Jesus.
But she is barely hanging on at this point. Hazel, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna just kind of step past her, because she's like effectively on the floor and not doing anything at this point in time. So I'm gonna step past her and just try to figure out how to get through that door.
Sure. Okay. So there's a key card pad. The door is locked and closed. There's a key card pad. You can roll infiltration because of your talent to try and sneak past it.
Yes, sir. That is 2 successes.
Okay. Do you want to push?
Yeah, I'll push. Why not? I've already done it a bunch this game anyway. I did not get any more, so just 2 successes.
Okay. You managed to get it open. And you enter into the door slides open.
Okay, then I'm just gonna go inside and I'm gonna try to look at that computer.
Okay. You do so. You get up to the computer and you find that it is password protected. Kyler Morgan Davies, what bullshit are you spinning?
Chimper James, Pierce J. Marsh. These are just a few that I mean, do you have any? You're such a smart man. Clearly, maybe you can think of an anagram that might be.
Is this Cypher James a person or not?
Well, yes, that's what I'm saying. You need to start checking like the manifests and the logs and doing all all that good bureaucratic red tape stuff that you're so well trained in, looking for this Cypher James or maybe an anagram of the sort. It was a name that was muttered. That's all I'm saying.
He pulls up a thing on his little arm pad and
types something in with a couple gestures, and then there's like a little, and you see Cypher James as a picture appear, and he goes, runs a grafter orphanage outside in Chicago, and you think that Tuk Tuk is somehow connected to him.
Oh, fuck.
Can I?
Didn't think this one through, did you?
Use my cosmic trees?
What do you want to do with it?
I want the listing to be old.
Okay. Sure.
Like, I look at the address that pops up on his data pad, and I recognize that it's not the right one.
Okay. It's a news article, actually, that pops up. And you see a young Cypher James. You recognize him, but he's younger than he was when you saw him in the flesh. And he is it's talking about him starting an orphanage. And you note that the location is actually in the north of Chicago, around Evanston.
Well, look at that. You're so crafty and sharp-witted. It took you no time at all. How amazing.
Yes, well, that's the power of being able to search for things. So, this Cypher James. Well, there seems to be no more recent information about him, except for the fact that he started this, and this was, goodness, almost 14 years ago at this point. Well, I shall definitely look into it. I think this could be a very promising thing, especially if it's a grafter orphanage. You know how those grafters like to stick together.
You still need to tell me about the empty pod.
What empty pod are you talking about?
There's like an empty pod in our quarters. I mean, surely you're more on top of it than that.
Oh, you mean the one that's out of order?
Yes, that one, the exact same.
Oh. Well, yes, I mean, that belonged to a fellow who was he was a security member. Actually worked with Tuk Tuk. He was the fellow before you. And, he went missing one day. It happens. Happens to the best of them, you know. People come, people go. Most people come and then sneak off with what they can. Retention is one of the big issues, actually, that we're facing. So...
You have a lot of disappearances?
Not disappearances. People run off. People come here, they get a few credits, and then they go and they blow it on clothing or drugs or whatever.
But you do lose...
No relation to anybody here.
Kyler takes off his Venetian blind sunglasses and is gonna say, but you do lose track of them. You just sort of assume they run off.
Yes, I suppose so. I mean, we can't go looking for every single person. If someone goes missing with some sort of valuable, something that belongs to the company, some piece of company property, then we pursue them to the ends of the earth, if need be, and beyond. But, barring that, what happens to the folks that are outside of, well, our happy family? It's none of my concern. If they choose to leave, they choose to leave. Simple as that. I will end your turn there, and we are going to go back to... Let's see here. She's currently in a chokehold with you. I am going to have the two of you make opposed force checks to see if you can maintain it. Okay.
All right. I got 2 successes.
All right.
She got 1. You are successful in keeping her in there. She can't break free. She is going to try and take a swing at you with her baton sort of clumsily. And that is 1 success. So she zaps you for 2 points of stress damage, but you're able to keep your hold on her. It is now your turn. Oka, make a force check to see if you can choke her out.
Gee, I certainly hope so. I got one success. No, I don't know. I don't want to metagame. Do I want to push it?
I can tell you right now, you don't need to.
Okay, cool.
She failed. She's really out of it at this point. You choke her unconscious, and she slumps.
Oh, jeez. And I let her go, and I just fucking... Phew, Jesus fucking Christ, what are you eating? It's so strong. Am I starting to get high?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yes. The stimulant, I forgot about the stimulant. Yeah, the stimulant kicks in hardcore. You are now, let's see here. I'm going to give you some pluses. I'm going to say that you get a +2 to all wits rolls. Let's see, wits and agility.
Nice.
And you have a -2 empathy.
Okay.
So, but you are you are hopped up. It's pretty good stuff for something that a stoner made in his bathtub. It's pretty fucking solid. So you're jazzing.
Oh boy, oh fuck, alright, okay, alright, here we go. She's down. Hazel, she's down. I got her down, she's down. What are you doing right now? I can totally fucking do that. You can just step out of the way. What are you doing right now? What are you doing?
Right.
What are you doing?
We are out of initiative, just so y'all know.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out how to get into this computer.
Alright, step aside. I got it.
All right.
Okay.
You hop over. To get into a computer, you need to make a data spider roll.
Alright.
Data spider.
Data spider roll.
Need to roll for. Got to roll for one damn data spiders.
Data spiders. I'm gonna push my luck. I got
spiders.
9 on those.
And you get a +2 to that, just so you know.
Okay, I got you. Rolling again. I got a success. Will I add 2 dice? Is what you're saying?
Yeah, so you roll
okay,
an
yeah.
extra.
So I got one success.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, you are able to get in. You are able to get in, and the first thing you see as you pop it up, there's sort of like there's like a web browser pulled up, and there are some things. You notice, Oka, actually, a couple things. The first is a series of web searches. The first thing you see is a news article telling about the impromptu musical performance given by one Kyler Morgan Davies in the hospital. Second, you notice a series of web searches on his computer. The first is, who is Kyler Morgan Davies? Second, like Kyler Morgan Davies famous? And then third, why was Kyler Morgan Davies famous? And you quickly note that. And then you also see that there is attached to that, within the context of the news article, you see a name that you really, really hoped wasn't printed in the papers. Tanya Jackson. And
is my picture there too?
Yes.
Fuck. Bummer.
Yeah.
Real quick, I'm standing right behind her.
Yes,
Is
you
my
are.
photo there?
You are also in the photo, yes.
That's not where I want to be.
No.
I don't think that's for any of us.
Well, they drugged a security guard and spent a bunch of time BSing about anagrams. That sounds par for the course. But how are our 3 heroes gonna resolve all this? find out next time on Astronautica.
Hey there, everybody. Matt here, your friendly neighborhood GM. Thank you all so much for listening to our podcast. We have a lot of fun making it, and I hope you have as much fun listening to it. A lot of work goes in, a lot of love, a lot of time, and we appreciate it. So thank you. If you like what we do and want to support the podcast, check out our Patreon, where for as little as $1 a month, you can help us to continue to improve this show. Also, for the tiers above $1, there are some super sick rewards that you'll definitely enjoy, such as high-fidelity recordings of all the music on the show and uncut sessions that give you some insight into how much we don't know what we're doing and some inside jokes and stuff like that. It's great. Also, at the highest tier, you get access to one-shots that we run, and it might not be me, it might be Ian or Ben or Lauren, and it's just little extra fun role-playing content for you to enjoy. So yeah, check that out. The story of Astronautica is created by me, Matt Frost. The wonderful players who ruin all my plans are Ian Mutner, Benjamin Timothy Jenkins, and Lauren Alice Dinney. Check them all out. They are amazing creators and honestly just wonderful, wonderful human beings. I'm so grateful to have them on my team, and just they're great. They're amazing. I also want to shout out Kirsty Jorgensen, who designed our amazing logo, and to Harrison Campion, who is my musical partner in crime in this endeavor and is just way more talented than I am. He's great. Seriously, he's great. Also, special thanks to my fiance, Angie, for all of her occasionally begrudging creative input and for being unafraid to tell me if an idea I have is stupid or not. It's made this story already so much better, and I'm so grateful for all the people around, and I'm grateful for you, dear listeners, for tuning in and listening. We hope you enjoy the show. Stick around. There's a lot more